In Singapore's competitive housing market, people often wonder if buying an old resale HDB flat is a good idea. These older flats have their benefits, like being cheaper and in good locations. However, there are also challenges due to their age. Let's take a look at the pros and cons of buying an older HDB flat. First, let's start with the benefits. The biggest advantage is the lower price. As a flat gets older and has less time left on its lease, its value decreases. This is known as lease decay. For example, an HDB flat with around 50 years or less left on its lease might sell for half the price of a similar flat with a longer lease. So, if you're on a budget and don't want to buy a new build-to-order BTO flat, an older resale flat could be a more affordable option. Another benefit is that you'll save on financing costs. When you borrow less money to buy a cheaper flat, you'll pay less interest on your loan. This can be really helpful if you're starting a family or approaching retirement, as it leaves you with more cash and CPF savings for your future needs. If you plan to rent out your flat, an older flat can offer higher rental yields. Renters usually care more about location and the condition of the flat rather than how much time is left on the lease. If you buy an older flat in a good location and fix it up a bit, you might be able to rent it out for the same price as newer flats in the area, giving you a better return on your investment. Older flats also tend to be larger than newer ones. In the past, HDB focused on providing more spacious living areas, but over time, flats have become smaller due to land constraints. So if you prefer a bigger living space, an older flat might be a better choice. Now let's talk about the downsides. One major drawback is the limitation on using CPF funds. If the flat has less than 60 years remaining on the lease, you might not be able to use your full CPF savings to buy it. You might also face issues getting a loan, as banks are less willing to lend large amounts for older flats. Renovating an older flat can also be more expensive. Over time, issues like plumbing leaks or outdated wiring may arise, leading to higher renovation costs. Additionally, it may be harder to sell the flat later on, especially as the lease continues to shorten. In summary, buying an older HDB flat can be a good option if you're looking for an affordable home in a convenient location and don't plan to sell it in the future. However, if you're hoping to move up the property ladder or want to maximize your retirement options, it might not be the best choice.